This Jacksonville judge now reassigned over charges he uttered this racist remark in his courtroom. And that is not the only controversial comment Circuit Court Judge Mark Halsey is accused of making in open court. A state judicial commission has also charged him with being sexist and obscene. The panel has removed him from presiding over criminal cases.
The judge received a formal notification of the charges today and a reassignment to the court's probate division. Channel 4's Jim Pickett has been getting reaction around the courthouse, including a statement from Halsey's re-election campaign. Jim, does this affect pending cases?
Well, it could. That's because another judge will now be handling Halsey's cases. But if he's found guilty of those charges, legal experts tell me that could have a big impact on possibly some past cases. One thing you need to remember, though, we're in an election year, and Halsey is up for re-election this August. Some say this could be a campaign ploy. I will tell you some of the most interesting reaction I received today was from a group of black attorneys who are standing behind Halsey. These 10 attorneys who have all tried cases in front of Judge Halsey all say they were surprised by the charges. They don't believe he's racist or sexist. In one of the findings by the Judicial Qualifications Commission, Judge Halsey allegedly had a conversation with the staff attorney where he offhandedly said about African Americans they should get back on the ship and go back to Africa.
I've never seen anything consistent with that type of statement. As a matter of fact, it's been the very opposite. He has a reputation in the courthouse amongst just about everybody that I can think of, white lawyers, black lawyers, men and women, about he has a reputation for being fair to every litigant that comes before him.
And each of these attorneys agreed with that, saying it's important to remember that he hasn't been found guilty of anything. But that's not enough for some ministers like Frederick Newbill, who spoke out in the past about the judge and now says even though he's been reassigned, it's not enough.
I'm here to say, listen, we can't have this. He has to step down. There is no options. He must step down. We're calling on the chief judge to immediately remove him from the bench.
In a statement issued by Halsey's campaign, he disputes the allegations, saying, "These false allegations have been a poorly kept secret hanging over me like a cloud for months. I'm pleased that the Judicial Qualification Commission has concluded its initial investigation and that I will now have an opportunity to respond to them in a public forum." You know, I also received a statement from the current chief judge, and Judge Mahon is basically saying that he's not passing judgment when he removed him from the criminal side into probate. He says that he will have due process and there will be a hearing. One thing I think you got to remember, too, Jacksonville's been through this back in 1992. That's when then Chief Judge Santora was accused of making racial remarks. He was then removed from that position by the state Supreme Court. And many of those attorneys that I talked to today said that they were against Santora then as well and were speaking out then. They said this case is totally different. We're live at the courthouse. Jim Pickett, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you, Jim. And Judge Halsey isn't the first judge to be investigated this year. He is the fourth judge to undergo a formal investigation just this year. An investigation from the News Service of Florida finds the state Supreme Court is taking a harsher view of inappropriate behavior. The state Supreme Court has increasingly rejected recommendations from the Judicial Qualifications Commission and instead has called for more punitive measures.